You don't worry about cancel culture, huh?
Huh? Why would you cancel things that are great for the culture?
Right.
Like, I mean, like, I was like canceled, like Monique. Why is she canceled?
Rapper 50 Cent has started a feud with media mogul Oprah Winfrey and filmmaker Tyler Perry, accusing them of blackballing and damaging comedian and actress Monique's career. Now 50 Cent has resorted to social media to demand an apology from Winfrey and Perry. Let's take a closer look at how 50 Cent reveals Tyler Perry's blacklisting is worse than Diddy. 50 Cent takes a harsh stance against Tyler Perry. It's no secret that Hollywood can be a competitive market, with power and influence typically dictating a career path. And Monique, a comedian and actress, claims to have fallen victim to the dark side of the entertainment industry. Monique, recognized for her strong performance in the film Precious, claims she was blackballed by the industry after declining to push for the film without adequate recompense. She believes that Winfrey, Perry, and Daniels exploited their power to harm her career, resulting in a lack of possibilities in Hollywood. The feud between Monique, Oprah Winfrey, and Tyler Perry took an unexpected turn when rapper and producer 50 Cent joined in.
You don't worry about cancel culture, huh?
Huh? Why would you cancel things that are great for the culture?
Right.
Like, I mean, like, I was like canceled, like Monique. Why is she canceled? I had to revisit that because it was like, it didn't make sense to me, babe. I'm like, so what did she do? She said something you didn't like? Like, so she didn't work for 13 years after that?
Right.
In a recent Instagram post, he uploaded an infographic video from Hot New Hip Hop that put light on Monique's condition and showed his support for her. In his Instagram post, 50 Cent made his intentions clear, stating, "I'm sure Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry would not want to continue to allow their influence to harm Monique's career. And this has gone on for way too long. So now would be a great time to apologize because I'm gonna put her back on. Jill G, Greenlight Gang, I don't forget. Branson Cognic." 50 Cent's plea for an apology sent shockwaves through the industry, sparking a maelstrom of comments. Fans of the feud anticipated Winfrey and Perry's comments, hoping to see if they would address 50 Cent's demand. Monique also accused Lee Daniels of unfair treatment and discrimination. Monique and Lee Daniels were previously close friends and collaborators, but their relationship soared more than 10 years ago. Despite the long-running dispute between Monique and Lee Daniels, rapper 50 Cent emerged as an unexpected impetus for reconciliation. 50 Cent openly announced his support for Monique, promising to put her back on and use his Hollywood connections to open doors for the great actress. He made this announcement on social media, imploring his followers to support Monique and unfollow him if they didn't. 50 Cent's campaign to reconcile Monique and Daniel lasted more than a month. He used his power and connections behind the scenes, conversing with significant personalities such as Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey. He used social media to urge Perry and Winfrey to resolve their feud with Monique and give her another chance. On March 4th, 50 Cent publicly praised Monique's stand-up performance during the Super Bowl weekend. He was impressed by her talent and shared his joy with his followers, encouraging them to see her show. He also developed a mashup video merging moments from Monique's renowned performance in Precious with his own show, Power, which was well received by fans. In his social media messages, 50 Cent underlined the significance of supporting artists that positively contribute to society and urged Monique to be given another chance to shine. Hours later, 50 Cent offered an update, indicating that he spoke with Tyler Perry regarding Monique. According to 50 Cent, Perry denied ever asking anyone not to hire Monique and stated his delight that 50 Cent had chosen to work with her. While Tyler Perry couldn't speak for Oprah, he did assure 50 Cent that she is cool with Monique and has even brought her up for chances Monique may be unaware of. "I spoke with Tyler today, and he said he has never urged someone not to employ at Alma Worldwide, and he is glad I chose to work with her." He stated he couldn't speak for Oprah, but he is confident she is cool with Monique and has even brought her up for reasons Monique is unaware of. "I'm really happy for Mo right now."
I know Tyler wouldn't support that. He never told nobody not to work with her.
Tyler Perry?
Yeah. When I talked to him, he was like, "Nah, I never told no one not to work with her." And I said, but you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to work with him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I never looked at it like that.
Monique and Lee Daniels have ultimately reconciled as a result of 50 Cent's unrelenting effort and all parties' readiness to let go of old issues. Lee Daniels, the filmmaker of the new Netflix thriller Demon House, has secured Monique and his actors for their first collaboration in 13 years. The announcement of Monique's casting in Daniels' new picture, Demon House, was welcomed with enthusiasm and marked a watershed moment in their relationship. The reconciliation between Monique and Lee Daniels reached a watershed moment when Daniels openly apologized to her for the anguish he had inflicted. The sincere apology was delivered during a live engagement at the St. George Theater on Staten Island in front of roughly 3,000 people. On April 1st, Daniels took the podium and professed his heartfelt regret for the pain he had caused Monique. He admitted that it had taken him a long time to comprehend the consequences of his actions and sincerely sorry for any distress he had given her. During his impassioned address, Daniels said that Monique had been his best friend, highlighting the strength of their bond. He went on to say that their collaboration on the film Precious was more than just a product of their own skills, but a manifestation of a higher power acting through both of them. Daniels exclaimed with excitement and satisfaction that they will work together again, indicating a new beginning in their professional relationship. The audience erupted in applause and cheers as Daniels expressed his delight at the idea of partnering with Monique again. Monique's allegations of blackballing. Before we get into the hot debate surrounding Monique, let's look at her accusations and the success of her landmark film, Precious. Monique, whose true name is Monique Angela Hicks, rose to prominence with her strong performance in Precious, an indie drama released in 2009. Lee Daniels directed the picture, which was executive produced by Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry. It featured the horrific story of a young girl named Precious, played by Gabori Sidibe, who overcomes enormous adversity. Monique's portrayal of Precious' violent mother, Mary, was nothing short of outstanding. Her honest and unflinching performance gained her critical acclaim and numerous prizes, including an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. But little did she realize that her reluctance to play by the industry's rules would have far-reaching ramifications. Behind the scenes, Monique's relationship with Winfrey, Perry, and Daniels deteriorated. She declined to participate in Precious' traditional award season promotion without getting rewarded. This decision, she claims, did not sit well with several industry heavyweights. Enter Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry, two powerful personalities in the entertainment industry who acted as executive producers for Precious. Monique claims that their involvement in the film and subsequent actions resulted in her being blackballed. Monique believes that Winfrey, Perry, and Daniels abused their power to harm her career, preventing her from obtaining future positions and chances. She believes that her refusal to follow Hollywood standards and campaign for free resulted in her being sidelined. In a 2015 interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Monique discussed the alleged blackballing, saying, "There have been people who have said, 'Monique, she can be difficult.' When they realized I wasn't going to be the actress or the one to say, 'Because it's them, I have to do it.' No, I do not care who it is. Here comes the blackball." She claimed she received a call from none other than Lee Daniels, the well-known filmmaker and producer. Lee Daniels sprung a bombshell on Monique during that fateful phone call, which occurred approximately 6 or 7 months before she spoke out. He informed her, "Monique, you've been blackballed." Naturally, she was taken aback and couldn't help but wonder, have I been blackballed? Why was I blackballed? However, Daniels provided no clear response, leaving Monique perplexed and disbelieving. The consequences from Monique's reluctance to participate in the Priceless Awards campaign was fast and severe. She began to hear stories that she was being characterized as difficult to work with, which harmed her professional reputation. But Monique remained firm in her decision, sticking up for herself and her beliefs. Monique, known for her outgoing and unapologetic demeanor, refused to accept this ambiguous explanation. She pressed Daniels further, asking him to clarify which games she had allegedly failed to play. To her frustration, Daniels remained silent. Monique, an Oscar-winning actress and comedian, recently made headlines on stage while performing a stand-up gig at the Apollo Theater in Harlem. During her Monique's pre-Mother's Day comedy special at the Apollo Theater on May 13, 2017, she used the chance to speak her mind and express herself. Monique said, half-jokingly, "I was white-balled by some black asterisk who had no balls. Thanks, Mr. Lee Daniels. Thank you, Miss Tyler Perry. Thank you, Miss Oprah Winfrey." Her statements were welcomed with a combination of amazement, laughter, and applause from the audience. Monique refused to be silenced, insisting, "No, sweetie, I wasn't blackballed. I was get up by some asterisk who had no balls." Monique's unfiltered and explicit language left no room for ambiguity. She made it clear that she believed she had been wronged by individuals who lacked the courage to stand up for her. Monique's refusal to hold back showcased her determination to speak her truth, regardless of the consequences. However, her bold remarks didn't come without consequences. Monique faced significant backlash from both the industry and the public. Critics accused her of being bitter and unprofessional, while others questioned the validity of her claims. The controversy surrounding her statements further fueled the ongoing debate about the power dynamics within Hollywood. Undeterred by the backlash, Monique and her husband took to their Periscope podcast to discuss the deep-seated trauma she experienced as a result of her colleagues turning their backs on her. She specifically called out Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and her fellow comedian Cheryl Underwood. Monique shared her pain and frustration, shedding light on the emotional toll the alleged blackballing had taken on her. However, Lee Daniels, the director of Precious, vehemently denied Monique's allegations. In a 2018 interview with TMZ, Daniels stated, "I fought hard for her to get that job. I wanted her to get that job. And she was paid her money. She was paid the money for the budget that we had." According to Daniels, Monique's demands during the promotional campaign for the movie Precious were not always in line with the overall strategy. This created tension and strained their working relationship, ultimately leading to a breakdown in their professional rapport. Daniels suggested that it was this disconnect that soured Monique's relationship with the Hollywood community, rather than any intentional blackballing. The back and forth between Monique and Daniels lasted for years, with both parties vehemently denying the other's claims. Daniels maintained that Monique had blackballed herself, while Monique stood firm in her belief that Daniels was responsible for her alleged blackballing. One of the most significant sources of tension in Monique's life during this period was her strained relationship with media mogul Oprah Winfrey. Monique accused Winfrey of betraying her trust and disregarding her wishes, leading to a deep-seated sense of hurt and betrayal. Monique revealed that she had shared a deeply personal and intimate conversation with Winfrey, confiding in her about her brother molesting her as a child. However, to Monique's dismay, Winfrey went against her wishes and brought her family onto the Oprah Winfrey Show to discuss these sensitive family matters and secrets. This blatant disregard for Monique's privacy left her feeling violated and further strained their already fragile relationship. In 2013, at an Oscars party, Monique confronted Winfrey about the situation. She expressed her disappointment and pain, highlighting the irony of idolizing someone and aspiring to be like them, only to have that person bring her mother onto their show without her consent. Monique's claims of being blackballed by Winfrey, Perry, and Daniels have sparked a heated debate within the industry. Some question the validity of her allegations, while others see it as a reflection of the power dynamics and systemic issues that persist in Hollywood. The leaked audio recording. It's important to note that Monique and her husband, Sidney Hicks, took matters into their own hands and provided evidence to support their side of the story. In February 2022, they conducted an Instagram live session where they played audio recordings of a conversation with Tyler Perry. These recordings revealed Perry's remorse for how he had treated Monique in the past and his demand for an apology before agreeing to a sit-down with her. At Tyler Perry, eventually the people will see, listen, and do something about you not keeping your word. I am not going anywhere.
Tyler Perry called us up, right? And he said, I can see the pain in you and I can hear it. And I want to let you know that I would never do nothing to hurt you. But the conversation kept going on, only for Tyler Perry to admit he did start a rumor that I was difficult to work with. He lied.
Monique shared the audio recording of her phone conversation with Tyler Perry with Shannon Sharp on Club She.
Well, we sent you the audio of Tyler Perry. I don't want you to take me at my word. I want you to hear his words. And what did you hear that man saying? What did you hear that man saying?
He said it.
I don't know this sister to be no bullshit. We know she a loudmouth. We know she'll say some shit off the wall. But what we know about it is she true to her word.
And all I would ask you is two questions. The first question is, did you not just say it was wrong?
You are brilliantly talented. I think you should have a lot more happening since you led a war. I thought for sure that if you had campaigned and won it and played by their rules, what would happen is in the next deal, you would have gotten more money, millions of dollars, and your career in the film would have been much different.